welcome to my daily 5 p.m. live session. The garage is now open. We call it the garage because the people who come here refer to themselves as the mechanics. With that being said, get your coveralls, get your tool belt. Let's get this thing on the rack and see where we at. Hit the likes, hit the subs. That's how you can show your boy love. Take you 2 seconds to do. Hit the subs, hit the shares. Let people know how we do it around here. Calvin, what up? Good to see you. I'm not going to be in this thing too long today. First of all, it took the cover off so people can see I didn't shave my head, but that's got nothing to do with nothing. I'm not going to be in here too long this time. The Cameron J. Cole interview, Charlie Funk, what up? Oh, Tiffany, what's happening? Um, the J. Cole and Cameron interview drops now. So I'm just going to do this real quick. I really want to see this interview, but I do have something I need to say. A lot of the comments that have been kicking back. First of all, thank you for everybody who pulls up every day. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the mechanics. B74, I see you. You know, nothing but love. Hit the likes, hit the subs. That's how you show your boy love. But I want to address a very specific sect of people who have been hitting the comments up. Yes, hit the like button. You heard Tiffany. Hit the like button, please and thank you. I want to I want to address a very specific sect of people who are just in my comments, either here or on Instagram. Just and and I know y'all tell me to ignore them all the time, but I just need to say this real quick. It's nothing too serious, but check this out. To the people who are constantly in the comment section, yo, every time Cole come up, you gotta mention Drake or Kendrick. Yo, every time we mention Drake, you gotta bring up Cole and Kendrick. Yo, every time you talk about Kendrick, we gotta hear about Drake and Cole. Yo, shut up, shut up, be quiet. They are linked. Okay, it's over. That's if you were looking to separate them in any way, shape, form, or fashion, it's too late. They are linked. Ja Rule, 50 Cent. Nas, Jay-Z. Anyone who gets into a battle of that magnitude, that takes up that much oxygen in the room, it's over. Like, stop complaining. I understand you just want to hear about your specific favorite guy. I totally get that, but tough, tough. Three of the biggest artists in the genre of the culture, and you expect us to leave it at look. When Iceman drops, Drake gonna have to deal with it. He's gonna have to deal with all the Kendrick talk, even if there isn't a Kendrick track on there, even if there isn't a track addressing Cole on there. And I really think there will be, but even if there isn't, that's gonna lead to speculation. Cole is doing interviews and he's finally having to speak about the thing we all wanted to hear from him. That's gonna do no. It's over. It's over. Like, I don't understand your surprise and irritation at one of the other two being mentioned with the other guy. Like, it's the big three. It's like, stop complaining. Y'all sound stupid to me. Thinking that the day was ever gonna come when these guys would be separated. It's too late for that. They're like this. It's in the books. Thank you. Who said that? Tiffany. Thank you. Shout out to all the mechanics in the room. I know y'all know. I'm not talking to y'all. But please, for the love of God, stop like with this. I'm just sick of hearing about it. Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. One of them drop an album, we right back in the conversation. When Kendrick drops, right back in the conversation. When Iceman comes out, right back in the conversation. Too bad. You sick of hearing about it, talk about something else. Sucks for you. But Cole's album is out. I'm enjoying the album. He's making the rounds. This is what we dealing with. Now, right before this, my whole discussion was Jay-Z. The very session before this one, my entire discussion was Jay-Z. All I talked about was his inaccuracies on the four pillars of hip hop. Go watch that one. Like, but I don't understand why you think that the battle between the big three is going to be received any differently than the battle between any of the other titans that we've seen clash. I don't get that is an entitlement. You just think your era is different. Sorry, not sorry. Like Nas and Jay just did an interview decades after his battle, like many years after his joint with Nas, after his back and forth with Nas, it still came up. Ja Rule can't do an interview without having to ask about 50. 50 rarely gets away from Ja Rule talk. It MC Shan and KRS-One are still answering questions about each other. You have to stop. You have to stop. If you just sound super irritated because maybe your guy took an L and you just want to forget about it. Like the dude who got punched in the face, he doesn't want to reminisce about the time he got punched in the face. And it sounds like y'all are wearing that hurt. Here's the thing though. No one told you to pick sides to the point where hearing about the other guy would trigger you. You didn't have to do that. Everyone knows I'm a Kendrick fan, but I don't feel any kind of way when I hear a Drake record. I don't feel any kind of way when I hear a Cole record. I didn't take sides to that extent. I don't know any of these dudes. I interviewed Kendrick twice. I had his phone number. I hooked him. I got him on a record with Busta, and that's it. Like, I don't have any dog in this fight. Drake uh, was I was put on to Drake through one of my bros, Kazim, who's now up at Hot 97, and he's on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with Carmelo Anthony and Mero. Like, he put me on to. Well, I knew about. I had the Drake mixtape before, but when Drake was blowing up, that was my guy Kaz's in, and that was his dude, and it was dope. Like, okay, cool. I say all that to. I interviewed Cole and gave him his first solo cover for the Source magazine. Before that, he was on covers with a bunch of people. The first solo cover he got was the Source, and that was my interview. I still don't have a dog in this fight. I'm still not taking it as personally as any of these other folks who keep jumping into the comments mad that someone is talking about the big three. I need you to relax. Like, I need all that talk to come down. Please, please and thank you. I've been rocking with Cole since he was doing college shows. I remember him from back then. No hair, no beard, no nothing. Kendrick was doing was backing J Rock up. And in this instance, J Rock was backing him up at I believe that was a Best Buy in the middle of a no, not Best Buy. What was the name of that? What was it? It was a music store that doesn't exist anymore, like Sam Goody or something. In the middle of Times Square, they did a show. I interviewed him there. It's on camera. I don't have a dog in this fight. And I've met two out of the three. And I'm not rooting for anybody to the point where when I hear about one, I get upset that you mentioned the other two. That's corny. Like, for the people who are doing that, I need you to get that fixed. I need, like, Tower Records. Who said that? Tiff, thank you. Thank you. Shout out to the mechanics. Tower. It was Tower Records in the middle of Times Square. Thank you. Not Times Square, Union Square. It was Union Square. Shout out to Tiffany, though. Tower Records. I need y'all to relax. For those who don't know, if you're not in New York, where Best Buy is now, that whole thing was Tower. Tower had the entire block. And Kendrick did a show Interviewed him, super nice guy. Called it, knew he was gonna be amazing. Very, very pleasant gentleman to talk to. J. Cole was confident then. He was telling me how, he was a beast. His pen was different then. He's been on that kind of time. I don't have a dog in this fight, and I've actually met two out of the three and chopped it up and had like decent conversations with him. And I'm not reacting like that. So why are you? I need y'all to miss me with that. Like, yo, go heal. Go heal. Talk to somebody. Touch grass. Get that fixed. There's no reason for you to be in the comment section reacting like this. Like that don't make no fucking is wrong with you. Handle that, please. Now, with that said, I'm going to jump ship. I'm going to go watch this talk with Flea interview with Cole. I want to see what's being said. And I'm probably going to come back and react to that here probably tonight. For everybody who digs the hoodie, shout out to the Good Energy Company. If I'm not mistaken, I took the coat off. I had my coat on the back of it. I have a Good Energy jacket too. These guys make super dope stuff. Yes, definitely check for them. They're dope. But I'm probably gonna fall back into this zone, or you know what? I'm gonna watch the interview, digest that, and then we'll talk about it tomorrow. So this will just be a short one for today. I just wanted to come on and say that, like, some of you, I understand. I understand how all encompassing this can be, but you have to get when it's you. Oh, and to the people who are jumping on my line defending La Russell, y'all gotta relax. Y'all like that. It's the same energy. Y'all gotta relax. Like, I'm not anti La Russell. There's literally a video of the day I got him in the studio with Busta, and they ended up doing two records together. I interviewed him on My Expert Opinion, and that was after I had been shouting him out and saluting him for weeks on the show when I first discovered him. And now, because I'm honestly reacting to what he said and sharing the fact that I disagree and why, all of a sudden I'm hating on La Russell, and I don't want to see him win, and I don't want to see him build. Like, y'all sound dumb to me. Like, these knee jerk reactions. The man put, first of all, for those who are saying, what was the first one I saw was, you only saying this stuff. Y'all will say anything about him reacting, trying to get clicks and likes. Newsflash, homie. It could be argued that that's exactly what he's doing, saying anything to get clicks and likes and get attention. Because this really feels like, if I'd have saw this written down someplace, it would have been pure clickbait had I not saw him actually perform it. That was pure clickbait or rage bait, like one or the other. So miss me with that. Secondly, his defense, his y'all are cool with murder, death, kill music and hustle music and drug music and all these other things that are detrimental to the community, but y'all gonna get mad at me for this, like this selective outrage. It's not selective. Let me just put this in perspective. Drugs are voluntary. Drugs have always been voluntary. Drugs are recreational, voluntary activities. People volunteer to do drugs. People push drugs, but people ask for drugs all the time. All the time. People ask for those. Right? Not sitting here telling you that drug dealers are the best people on earth, of course not. But people are people regardless. However, we all understand the root of what happens in the streets. If you're from any kind of hood, or you just any kind of community, it doesn't even have to be the ghetto. It doesn't have to be the hood. You can just have an understanding, or just have a couple of eyes and a pair of ears. People do things out of desperation. I'm not shooting them any bail. However, we all understand the root of hustle, gun, drug talk. We all get that. Excuse me. Let me say this clear for the seats. I'm sorry that LaRussell just now discovered that hustlers, drug dealers, and gangbangers draw the line at child sex trafficking, pedophilia, racism, and government sponsored genocide. Yes, bro. Yeah. Yes, bro. Yes. Yes, they have a line. I don't know why that's such a shock. Yes, people who are not so happy but can accept drug dealing, gang banging, and hustling, it's okay that they're not also okay with pedophilia, child sex trafficking, genocide, and racism. That's a thing. That's a thing. I don't know how like him or his or the rabid fan base can't put two and two together, but yes, even the most staunch gangsters I've met in my day have a moral compass. No women, no kids. You hear that a lot. That's a thing. No women, no kids. So mass murder, child pedophilia, and child trafficking. Yeah, bro. Yeah, they're not they're it's okay that they're not okay with that. Everyone has a line. Everyone has something they won't cross. You cross the line. You want people who, deal with and who have normalized hustling in all its forms, gangbanging in all its forms. While that's not okay, that's not okay. It is a far cry from it is way down the road from child pet from like pedophilia, racism, and genocide. Like, bro, come on, come on. That was a reach, and when people are calling it out, we and then when he's called out about it, his defense is, well, everybody who's mad at me is stupid. No, man, no, it's not all of us. It's not all of us. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna go watch this thing. Sorry to anybody who's a little offended or whose feelings I hurt just now. No, I'm not. Get off the internet. Go heal. I'm not sorry. I'm not any more sorry than your man is. I'm less sorry because we're in the right over here. I'm not gonna apologize for that. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to all the mechanics. Hit the likes. Hit the subs. If you're coming on here saying, "Hey, Mac," make sure you hit the likes. If you shout me out, if you like the hoodie, if you like what you're hearing, if you want to know that you love to hate me, or if you're a fellow Aries, welcome to our season. If you're a fellow Aries, I expect you to hit the likes and hit the subs. I'm gonna go watch this thing, and I'm probably gonna pull back up tonight. But if I don't pull back up tonight, I'm definitely pulling back up tomorrow, so we can have a discussion about what we hear from this interview. Yeah, the garage. Shout out to Charlie Funk. Shout out to all the mechanics. One time for all the Aries. Calvin, I see you over there in the UK. Shout out to all the international mechanics in the building. We gonna close it down for now. Hang up your coveralls. Hang up your tool belt. Let's get this thing off the rack and see where we at. Thank you for coming to the garage. Again, hit the likes, hit the subs. That's how you show your boy love. And I will see you back here at 5 o'clock tomorrow. In the meantime, as soon as this is over, I'm running down into the comments so we can have the conversation about what was just said here today. That's all I got to say about that. Again, no hate. I don't hate any of the people I speak about. I don't know them personally to hate them. And at most, I may dislike some of the things I see, but it's not personal and it's not a judgment. It's just an observation. With that said, I will see you guys here tomorrow at 5 o'clock. The garage now officially shut down. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you, God willing, tomorrow. Peace.